President-elect Joe Biden will take office in more than a week. But before that happens, there are a lot of unknowns, like will President Trump be impeached twice? Or will Vice President Mike Pence invoke the 25th Amendment? Tonight, we're learning that House Democrats plan to vote on impeaching President Trump on Wednesday.
The only way we can unify our country is to hold all those accountable who engaged in this attack, including the man who incited it, Donald Trump.
This comes as Republicans blocked the Democrats' resolution calling on Vice President Mike Pence to invoke the 25th Amendment to remove President Trump from office.
I object.
This president is guilty of inciting insurrection. He has to pay a price for that.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says that if the vice president does not respond in 24 hours, Democrats will move forward with an article of impeachment, accusing the president of inciting an insurrection.
My feeling is if we impeach him this week, that it should be immediately transmitted to the Senate, and we should try the case as soon as possible.
If an impeachment vote is passed, the Senate may not begin a trial until after President-elect Joe Biden begins his term. However, several Republicans have already pushed back on impeachment talk, saying the move could be inflammatory.
One of the issues that I have right now, whether it's the 25th Amendment, whether it's impeachment right now, is further dividing the country and pouring gasoline on a fire.
Loyola Marymount law professor Jessica Levinson.
I think Republicans have a variety of concerns. I think for some of them, it's the idea that we'll just start using the impeachment clause more often, that we'll start to use it as a political weapon, that a president will engage in behavior you don't like, and you say, okay, let's impeach. I think for other Republicans, the fear might be that we just want to move forward, period.
But it raises the question, what's the point of an impeachment if the president only has a matter of days left in office?
Even though the president will be out of office by the time, if it happens, the Senate trial will occur, one of the consequences of being convicted by the Senate would be that you could no longer hold another high office, which means the president could not run for office again.
5 days after the Capitol riots, FBI agents are pouring over 40,000 digital tips, including photos and video.
These officers were fighting. They were fighting for hours to protect that Capitol. I saw officers get hit with fire extinguishers.
Capitol Police Chief Stephen Sun, who has since resigned, tells CBS News that during the attack, he repeatedly asked the Pentagon to send National Guard troops.
I needed boots on the ground, immediate assistance right then and there, helping to form police lines to help secure up the foundation of the United States Capitol building. They were more concerned with the optics.
The Pentagon says it did not deny Sun's request. Over 100 protesters have been arrested.
I think it is absolutely possible that some of the people who stormed the Capitol, who harmed people, who desecrated property, will see prison time.
Tonight, we're also learning 2 Capitol police officers have been suspended over their alleged roles in last week's riots. That's according to Democratic Congressman Tim Ryan. He chairs a subcommittee investigating the police response to the storming of the Capitol building.
There were 2 people suspended. One was the selfie officer, and another was an officer who had put a MAGA hat on and started directing some people around.
And at least 10 Capitol Police officers are under investigation for their behavior during this incident. Chris Holmstrom, KCAL 9 News.